And yet, it's hard to imagine what other society in the world, what I've been able to accomplish in 38 and a half years of life, would be possible. My parents were not politically connected. They were not part of social group, a society, a high echelon society. My dad was basically a bartender his whole life and worked very hard and provided for our family. We never lacked for anything. My mother was a stock clerk, a cashier, a maid. Why am I telling you this? Not because it's unique to me, but because it's your story too. It's your story too. It's the story of every single person in this room, to some extent. In fact, it's the story of our nation. What makes us extraordinary is that it's actually possible for your children to do better than you have. This is the one society on earth where I know that it's possible. Where if you work hard and you play by the rules, you can leave your children better off than yourselves. I know it's possible because it's happened. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I've witnessed it. And I know that that owes itself to free enterprise and to liberty. To a nation that not only believes it's possible, but believes it's inevitable if only we respect the rights of every human being. They're inalienable rights. The ones that find their source in our Creator. I think those things to some extent are being debated now in America. I think there's always been a debate about what this all means. And this tension between the state and the individual has existed forever. Americans, by and large, have always sided with the individual. We've had our excesses. But I don't think we've ever seen happen what's happened in the last year. Yes, the deficit is a problem. The growing national debt is an enormous problem. But beyond all that, the central issue is bigger than all of that. The central issue is the very identity of our society and our nation. Of what kind of country we are going to be. Are we prepared to become like everybody else? A place where government plays an increasingly powerful role in our lives, in our economic and our personal lives? Or will we reject that new path and instead embrace those things that have made us the freest and most prosperous people in the history of the world? And that's the crossroads that we're at. It's no less than that. That is literally the crossroads on which we stand. This election is not about electing people that are going to vote the right way. It's not simply about that anymore. It's not about electing people who will give, the right speech at the right time on certain issues. It's fundamentally about more than that. It's about people who truly understand how extraordinary this moment really is. How if we choose the wrong path, it may be very difficult, if not impossible, to come back from it. Who understand that if we continue to perpetuate the policies that the President and the Congress want for America, they will, in fact, accomplish what they said they wanted to accomplish. They want to transform America.
Right.
No way.
Those are not my words. Those are their words. They were going to transform America. A nation that is in need of improvement, but not of transformation. And I want you to know tonight that you are not alone. That all across America, the majority of the American people in both political parties, and especially among those who are non-affiliated in their registration, do not believe that America is in need of transformation. They understand that there are things wrong in America. They understand that there are things in America that must be addressed and fixed. But they do not believe that the way you fix what's wrong in America is by abandoning everything that's right with America.
Right.